I wanted to ask you actually something quite interesting that's happening in the United States. And again, I'm approaching this just to see if this is something that's on your radar. And it's a little bit out of left field, so to speak. So if you'll just bear with me, but I think it's pertinent
And
given
now we're
that
doing baseball metaphors.
that's
Like
right.
this is really
So just to be
this is great.
just to be serious for a moment, the Director of National Intelligence of the United States recently released a report concerning unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAP. The report discusses the military sightings of hundreds of these objects that exhibit, as it says, unusual flight characteristics. And as I'm sure you're aware, on Tuesday, the United States Congress held its first congressional hearing on this in about 50 years. And during that U.S. congressional hearing, the U.S. military officials said that the UAP represents a national security risk, particularly with the sightings around nuclear plants. So again, I think on the face of this, certainly for me, it seems like a bit of a fringe area that's dominated by conspiracy theories. But given the United States recently has taken this very seriously, their Director of National Intelligence is talking about this, do you feel that your government should be taking this as seriously as the American government?
Ms. Dancho, I saw some of the similar reports that you're referring to, and I'm confident that our national security apparatus looks at all manner of threats to our national security. And
have you had any briefings about UAP?
Well, I think my understanding of this particular aspect or phenomenon is that it would likely fall more under the portfolio of the Department of National Defense, which is, I think, the branch that again would likely have that mandate. But I guess the point that I'm really making, Ms. Dancho, is that our national security partners look for potential threats to our national security in every dimension, and as they arise, we get briefed and we share.
But to date, you have not been briefed on this. You haven't had any discussions
on this particular phenomenon. No.
On UAPs, okay. And CSIS is in your department, is in your purview, which is, of course, Canada's national security organization that investigates suspected threats to Canada at home and abroad. Are you aware of any conversations CSIS has had with its U.S. counterpart on this?
Well, I know there's robust collaboration between our security communities, and I would not want to speak for every possible conversation that has
none
occurred
that you're
between
aware
our,
of.
At this point, no, I'm not.
The RCMP, as we know, reports, has a number of these reports that are public. They pass them to NORAD. Are you familiar with this protocol?
Again, I think, Ms. Dancho, we're moving into an area that is probably best put to the specific officials, because I don't want to speak about any conversations that they may have had with partners on it. And as well, there may very well be some conversations that have been had, but I think those questions would be best put to them.
Okay, so you feel that the Department of National Defense should be the lead and that RCMP and CSIS do not play a role?
I think there's collaboration among all those departments, and I know that specifically as it relates to intelligence, there's, again, strong lines of communication. But from the reports that I've seen, I'm not looking at the papers that you're looking at. My understanding is that some
10 seconds, please.
Some of that work is being led by defense in the United States.
I would just conclude, Mr. I would just from a nonpartisan perspective, please reach out to your U.S. counterparts to stay informed. Thank you. Thanks.